Hello and welcome to Wacky Games Wednesday. I'm your host, Christian, and today we're going to be playing a game entitled Be You. Who would I rather be than me? Um, Spelling mistakes are not mistakes. They'll live Easter eggs for you to find. See if you can find them all. How dare you think I'm bad at typing? I wasn't diagnosed as the most dyslexic person that doctor met. That is complete slander. Today, I'm feeling green. Green is so much fun. The color of life, a warm spring day, so calming, filled with the silence of nature. But under the surface, there's so much rough, uninfected cotton. The eerie pallor on someone's face as they throw up what we think of as the color of poison. A radioactive meltdown. Nearly every Disney villain is at striding free when their big number comes. Contradiction, life and growth and decay. That's why green is so fun. And that's how I'm feeling today. Green. How are you feeling? I am feeling black. What's you before? Day, dusk, or midnight? I love dusk. It's so pretty. But midnight is my favorite. What's your favorite book? Books for nerds. All the cool kids play video games. Skulls or fairy money. Um, I don't really believe this, but I got a big mess out of those two. I can save the world, find true love, visit lands of unimaginable beauty and wonder. But in the end, it's all just ones and zeros. What gender are you? Um, I believe this one is male. I am a male, in case you were wondering. Yeah, Louis is too lazy to draw a boy and a girl character model. Or am I just making a profound statement about how gender doesn't matter and we're all the same? Wait a second. I really should have just said that and not the lazy thing. Louis, remember to go back and edit this out. Be you. You see a young person standing in their bedroom. Today is their 12th birthday, and this will be the most important day of their life. You're wondering about what present your dad will get you this year. Last year, you asked for a pet. Nothing? Goldfish, cat, or dog? I would go, personally, I am a cat person. You thought you'd like cats. You thought. You loved them when you were younger. But one day in the dead of night, your fluffy little friend brought you a present. The body of a half-alive mangled mouse. You never got over it. Behind that sweet, smug little face, you know that thing's going to cat hell. How about some cereal to start the day? Gingerbread man in the cereal, all natural, extreme nutty nuts, with a totally radical surprise. I go gingerbread. You really like that cereal, mainly because you enjoy pretending to be a giant and imagining the pleas of terror from your tiny victims as they are crushed by your mighty jaws. That is the exact reason why I would have chosen them. But the gingerbread genocide shall never end. A postal is delivered. Your enemies are always whispering in the shadows, trying to get to you, but you're one step ahead. You always make sure to repeatedly stab any post delivered to you in case there are poisonous spiders hiding inside. You can't be too careful. One time I found a bomb, but the person who made it was smart. I didn't know it was wire to cut because they made them all red and so closely interwoven. Dad said it was just a red jumper that your gran had knitted, but you know the truth. Alas, nobody's coming to your birthday party. I'm sure there's some tragic reason for it, but in truth, Lewis is a lazy piece of trash who can't be bothered to draw with that many people. No one's coming. It's not like you didn't expect that. The strange parcel appears to open up by itself, as if otherworldly ghostly hands were attempting to reveal what's inside. You have a creeping feeling up your spine, a mixture of fear and confusion, and then your legs start to walk towards the parcel. You didn't tell them to. You flail your arms around in surprise, attempting to grab something to halt your progress. But there's nothing. You continue to walk forward like a wind-up toy, till you're next to the package. You look down into it and only see a black abyss, and unceremoniously you begin to tremble forward into that endless precipice. The darkness all around feels suffocating, and then you're here. You don't know what here is, but you're definitely here. I have gone insane! Oh God, it's finally happened. I've gone insane. I honestly didn't think it would take this long. You do feel about as mentally sound as a tower of Jenga in a washing machine. Or about as mentally sound as someone who's so deluded that they would think that joke's funny. Clearly an incurably insane individual who's lacked complete contact with reality. You vaguely wonder what horrors your subconscious will bring. Oh God, I hope it isn't that tap-dancing lobster that appears on occasion in your nightmares. The crustacean keeps trying to tell you something, but you have no idea what it is. But when you finally succumb and buy the thing he's selling you, you find out it's your own face. And you wake up covered in sweat. Off in the distance, you hear a noise, a faint whisper. You go over to investigate. Wait a second. Shouldn't you have, a bunch of options and stuff? Forcing the player to investigate the thing with no options of whether to do it or not seems to defeat the purpose of the game. Sorry, I really should have thought of that. Here are your options. Investigate the crime scene, or investigate the crime scene. Now, out of your own free will, you've decided to go and investigate the crying thing. God, freedom of choice is so much fun. You find a strange, sobbing creature. I could console it. I could inspect the creature more closely. Or I could kick it and scream avocado! You walk calmly towards the creature and kick it wildly in its chest. It buckles over, whimpering. Heavy, sudden, inexplicable urge to yell avocados over the crumpled creature's body. You think it's a retarded idea, but you go along with it anyway. You can't be bothered to argue. You know not to trust crocodile tears, and that the thing was clearly a hell of it. And you have smitted the foul creature. You vaguely wonder that this wasn't a hell beast, and it was inappropriate to kick a random somebody. Like the time someone offered you free samples and you thought they were trying to poison you, but you shudder off the thought that free sample person deserved it. How dare you sneak up on somebody like that? Anyway, it tasted terribly. After the darkness comes a noise, a strange chirping, like a songbird gets stuck in a church organ. A strange creature began to frantically back away, dragging itself across the ground with its hands, its bottom half uselessly trailing behind it, like the end of some grotesque slug. Fight it! It is backing away. I shall fight it! You have got to be joking. Really, it's really very funny. Please, just tell me you're joking. Well, crap. This was probably going to end up killing myself anyway. So this seems a good way as any may as well try doing some good at the same time. You wildly jump at the monster, frantically flailing at it. It reels back confused. There's one good thing to say about fear. There's nothing better for getting adrenaline pumping. And there's no better use for adrenaline than trying to beat the crap out of a nightmare. You bite and scratch. The monster's skin burns as it touches you. But the more it tries to fight, this insane little being that laps itself to its face, the more you fight back. After repeatedly kicking it in where you imagine its privates would be, it slinks off, leaving you bruised, bridled, and bedraggled, but surprisingly alive. You float in darkness. There's nothing, not the breeze on your skin, not the echo of far-off laughter, not even the beat of a heartbeat. But then, swimming out of the emptiness, comes a small flame. You are awake. You appear to be sitting next to a table with a small cake in front of you. You hear muffled words. Sorry it took so long for me to make the cake. Someone came round, and I was a tad occupied. You must have dozed off while you were waiting. You hear these words, but somehow the words feel jumbled, faded. Your mind is rushing with the sheer insanity you just underwent. Was it a dream? If so, it's a massive cop-out. I mean, the worst writing convention the world's ever seen. But was it a dream? Dun, dun, dun! I guess if Lewis can ever be bothered to make a sequel, you might find out. Suddenly, that faded voice comes back into focus. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but can you please blow the candle out? You've been staring into the middle distance for like 12 minutes, and I do have. You've been staring into the middle distance for like 12 minutes, and I do have company to attend to, you know. You look at the glimmering flame, and you wonder if anything you've just experienced matters. If in the future you will look back with pride or fear, or have simply forgotten. You breathe in deeply, and then what will you be? 20 years into the future, you look at the world around, and you see a dull, drab place, filled with squares and normies. The end. The insanity. Tyrannical. You start a movement that creeps across the world, forcing all the normies into re-education camps. But those who resist are the most uncool of all. To get a citizenship license, you now need to be able to do skateboard tricks and sing Eminem's rap God off by heat. Rap God off by heart. All must wear sunglasses. Those who do not will have them forcibly nailed to their face. You change the national anthem to Snoop Dogg smoke weed every day. You eventually destroy all resistance and charge into the White House on the back of a T-Rex. Naked, apart from, of course, your black sunglasses, electric guitar in hand. Also, the T-Rex's eyes are shooting lasers, and everything's on fire. This game is dedicated to the memory of Ed Gould and John Bain. If you enjoyed the game, please consider donating to your favorite cancer society. Lewis. So that was the game. Be you. Be all that you can be. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, I am your host, Christianado, and thank you for watching this Wacky Games Wednesday. It surely was a wacky game. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.